Welcome to How to Receive a Short in Coupa. So like all of doc receiving, I start with the Inventory tab, and then I go to the Receive tab. And since today I'm going to be receiving a food truck or from a food and beverage supplier, Cisco, I'm going to change the view field to a catch weight view. That way, if any of the items on my purchase orders happen to be a catch weight, I am able to receive that right away and I won't have to start over later on. So I'm going to type in my purchase order here in the search field and hit enter. And this system is going to bring up all the lines that are open on my purchase order. I'm going to scroll to the side, and under the quick receipts column, because there is a damage on my truck, I am not going to be able to hit quick receipts or all for these items, so I am going to fill in the verification number. So for each one of these items, what I have received across the dock is what I'm going to type into this column. Now, today on my order, I was unfortunate enough to receive a damaged item. So my Great Northern bean, I ordered 2 cases, and one of these cases was damaged. So here I'm going to type in 1 because I'm only going to receive and pay for 1. I'm going to complete the rest of my receiving, and when I scroll down to the bottom under Apply All, I'm going to type in my accounting company code and my property code like normal. But today, since I am going to short pay a rejected item from my packing slip, I'm going to select Return Damaged, and I'm going to write a note here that 1 case of beans was damaged and rejected. So I'm going to make sure that my note makes sense to others looking at it. And then I'm going to move to attachments. I am going to attach my packing slip just like normal. And the next thing I'm going to do, as soon as my packing slip is attached, because I have a short and I'm going to communicate to accounts payable that my vendor delivered something, I rejected it, and regardless of how they invoice me, we're not paying for it. I am going to attach the packing slip as well as the completed shipping memo with the driver's signature. Once I've completed and attached my documents, I move to Action. I select Receive to Inventory, as this is an inventory order. But location, it strikes me as weird because it says none, none, none. That is kind of a key indicator that something's a little weird. As I look over my order, I realize that I did not select the correct warehouse. So I am going to select the correct warehouse. My food location, as you can see, is going to populate correctly. And if any of my items were not located correctly, I would still see a none, none, none. I can continue with receiving, but I do need to notify my warehouse supervisor so that they can go in and correct any of the locations that are not populating correctly. So once I've located and I've determined that everything's correct, I move to the bottom and I complete save. Once the green bar at top populates saying that I've successfully received, that is how I receive a short.